Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm back with more of the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Last time we went through the Vin Gate and are now on Origin's homeworld, which looks suspiciously like all the other environments that we've fought in so far, huh? Now we're continuing on, and there was the question of the voice that Carter's been hearing throughout the whole game. Oh, look, cutscene.
Origin.
The prisoner.
What does that mean? What do you want with me?
It is not you that we require. It is the demon that controls you.
Start making sense.
I've been saying that throughout the entire game.
Hunting on your world for ages, waiting, planning for the day it would reveal itself.
The case. At Groom Range. What was in the case?
With our arrival, it has awakened and chosen its prisoner. You. Reveal yourself, demon.
No!
Reveal yourself and be ours.
No! What are you?
I once was as you are, the prisoner of a demon. I rejected the beast and forced it to serve me, to serve my people, as I led them to a new world.
No, pal. You led them to my world.
Carter, what's your status?
Sorry with myself.
I don't understand.
Carter, the Vin brace, did it work? Have you captured Origin?
Origin's not important anymore.
Not important? What are you talking about, Carter?
Let him burn. He's not what we thought. Something else is powering Mosaic. I'm grabbing that.
Really? It's just a hotkey?
Carter, run! My arm! It feels like it's gonna tear itself off!
The prisoner. Capture the prisoner.
Barnes, now! Roger. Got a lock on your location.
Okay, is that really the end of the game? Because if I had any idea, I would have just continued on. I was expecting some sort of huge boss fight at the end. So, back to base, and I guess we'll see what happens? Oh no.
Origin is dead. To say this
Steam
victory comes
will
at the
still live
expense of
on.
massive
Sacrifice would be an understatement.
The strain is too much for him.
Hold on, Will. We're almost there.
His gravelly voice can't take it anymore.
would be a lie.
The dimensional gates have been closed.
All of them. Our enemy is confused, destabilized.
But he is still among us.
You all know what to do. Press the advantage. Defeat the remaining enemy forces. Reclaim our Earth.
This is our moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not waste it.
Good to see you awake, Carter. We were beginning to worry.
I'm not finished yet, Doc.
Good. Director Falk's been after me about your status. He needs you in the field. This war's not over yet.
Wait, this isn't the end? What, they're pulling another fucking false ending on us after the whole thing with Axis? And you would think that, you know, he would be a little bit more immobilized right now. I guess we'll talk to Weir first. I have no idea what the fuck's going on at this point. And I'm starting to really not care.
Feeling like yourself again?
Something like that. Any idea what happened back there?
After you captured this creature, something went wrong. To be frank, I'm not sure what.
Just tell me we got Origin.
You most certainly did. With Origin dead and their central command blown to pieces, we're measuring significantly decreased Mosaic communications.
Decreased, but not stopped.
No, but the remnants of Mosaic are little more than echoes. You destroyed the broadcasting center and captured the creature powering it.
That'll do for now. Now we have to figure out whatever this is.
I'm working on that part. Still, amazing creature, isn't it, Carter? Just look at it.
I'm more concerned with how we can use it than how it looks.
Yes, of course. Clearly this entity played a vital role in the enemy's power structure.
Right. So what do you know about it so far?
Near as I can tell, it's a being composed of energy, entirely lacking a solid physical form.
How is that even possible?
I've no idea. It's nothing like any Earth creature, or like any outsider we've encountered so far. The outsiders were calling it an ethereal. It hasn't yet told me what it calls itself.
You're able to communicate with it?
No, nothing yet. But all creatures communicate. I just have to figure out this one's methods.
Maybe it's just sitting there glowing spookily. That's how it communicates.
Got any theories on why I blacked out? This creature to blame for it?
Theories? Oh, I'm bursting with theories, Agent Carter.
And other things.
Share the one foremost in my mind.
Just give me the short version if you don't mind.
It's possible this creature, the ethereal, is the first thing that's ever pushed the Ben brace to its limits.
So whatever it is, it's much more complex than anything we've faced before.
The entire core of Mosaic was dedicated simply to containing and harnessing this creature's power. I haven't seen anything else in the outsider technology that rivals it.
Wonder where they came up with that then.
Indeed. It raises new questions about their Mosaic network.
Like, what the hell is it? And, well, pretty much everything, because this game hasn't really gone into that outside of that it's basically communication. But it's obviously important because they've said it a lot of times.
Now that we've got the outsiders on the ropes, what do you think we should do with them after they've surrendered?
That's an unexpectedly hopeful attitude, William. Since we can't be sure they will surrender, we may simply end up with tens of thousands of corpses.
But if we don't?
Well, who can say, really? If they're all truly free from Mosaic's influence, perhaps some can be integrated into society. I do look forward to finding out.
Well, that sounds like fun. Be sure to say hello to your local outsider.
All right, Doc, I gotta go. I'm not done fighting this war.
Certainly. And we've got no shortage of new questions to contemplate.
Well, you let me know when you got some answers.
Oh, don't worry, you won't get answers in this game. I have a feeling they're setting up for a sequel hook at this point. One that will never come. Maybe I should stop playing 2K games because it seems like they do sequel hooks very often. And then, you know, just aren't able to follow up on them. Hang on, is this the... Yeah, that's the outsider. Let's go have a chat with him as well.
You live.
And Origin is dead.
Then my kind are free. And yet, still doomed.
Well, considering you really can't eat a cheeseburger very well, I don't think you're going to integrate into society all that well here.
Now that they aren't being controlled by Origin, maybe you can get them to surrender. If that happens, we can help them.
You would allow us to coexist on your world?
I can't promise anything. People won't forgive or forget anytime soon, but surrendering would be a good first step.
Without a promise of a new home, we cannot risk surrender. We are at an impasse.
That's a damn shame.
But if there is anything I can do to reach an agreement, I will try.
How will destroying the Mosaic network affect our people who have been infected? The Sleepwalkers.
Mosaic will no longer command them. You can take comfort in that. But I cannot offer you a cure.
Well, that's unfortunate. If you had a cure, it might be easier for my people to accept a surrender.
And I would make such an offer. But we never concerned ourselves with creating a cure. Why would we?
Origin is dead. Mosaic is shut down and the gates to your world are closed. Why haven't your people surrendered yet?
No, Mosaic is not destroyed. You may have destroyed its source, crippled it, but the echoes remain. Even disconnected, I can feel them.
Crippled or not, your people have no leadership or reinforcements. What can we do to get them to surrender?
Hundreds of your years spent chasing a single desperate goal cannot be erased instantly. Mosaic leaves its scars on the mind, and we will not stop fighting until we have a new world to call home.
If they won't stop fighting, neither will we.
Then there is no solution.
How about 42? No? Okay.
You've been cooperative for the most part. So what do we do with you?
I have never decided my own fate. It was always determined by others. Origin, Axis, a legion of commanders.
Would you be willing to help us see a peaceful end to the war?
If a home can be found for my people, then I will do what I can.
You're a good man. Wait, what's your actual name?
My kind do not have names. We are referred to merely by position. I am a Thrasofair, or Hidden Watcher in your language.
Help us end the war peacefully, and you'll all be free to choose your own names.
Which will obviously be hard to pronounce, and people just not pay attention to them anyway.
You sit tight. We might need your help if the war doesn't end soon.
I fear it will not.
Okay, that was helpful. Wait, what the hell is going on over here? Okay. Did I just kill him? Or is he sleeping? Let's pretend he's sleeping. Okay, that was kind of funny. So let's go talk to Fox, and who knows, maybe be ending this, maybe we'll have more to go. I have no clue. I'm just obviously just padding for time. Well, I guess this explains why we made those pained grunts whenever that noise that affected outsiders was played. That everyone seemed to immediately forget about.
Guess we won't be stuck down here for much longer, huh?
What's your status, Carter? You fit for duty?
A little groggy, but I feel fine. Get me back out there and let's finish this.
Good. Bring up the map. There's plenty to be done.
Or is that the end of the story? I have no idea. I think I'm actually going to call it here because I don't see any major operations. Is this going to be one of those things where it has the main story, then you're free roam to complete everything else? No idea. Well, listen to the recording, then wrap things up. And if this is listed as finale, then yeah, I'll actually have to look into this.
How long since they went into the gate? At least 45. Wait, I'm getting a transmission. They're alive? What are they saying? It's... Yes! Mission successful. All accounted for and returning. They did it! They really did it! Hangar crew, prepare for returning Avenger. Medical staff too. They have non-critical wounded. And some sort of captive, it sounds like. Well, added them. But if you ever tell Carter, I'll deny it to the death.
Secret safe with me. So, got any plans for after the war?
Still too soon to plan anything like that.
Maybe, but I know you, Chelsky. You're the one who always has a plan.
Well, Nah, it's too crazy.
Hey, we just survived an alien attack. It's a crazy time.
It's just... I heard my old town is rebuilding, and they're gonna need a new mayor to coordinate things.
You're gonna run for mayor.
You don't have to laugh.
No, I think you'd be great at it, Chelsky. You, want any help?
Maybe. Let's end this war first.
So, is this where we're gonna have a Blazing Saddles moment and go, a woman mayor? Well, a black sheriff worked in Blazing Saddles. Or Robin Hood Men in Tights, depending on your Mel Brooks preference, of course. But we'll wrap things up here, and I'm not sure if this is the end of the series or not, but I will give my final thoughts nonetheless. It's been a interesting game. It seems like they couldn't really... Well, they couldn't really figure out what they wanted to do. They had these story elements that kind of came and went, and just never really coalesced into a coherent story. I think if they had a little bit more time to... I hate to say actually pad out the game, but pad out the story, flesh it out, it would have been a lot more cohesive. Because, well, it acted like there was a cutscene that we were introduced with Axis, but we never got that, so suddenly Axis shows up and everybody suddenly knows who he is. And the whole thing with Origin was kind of vague. He was the commander, but it sounds like that he wasn't. I have no idea what the hell happened. I want to like the game because the combat wasn't bad when it wasn't bugging out and the tactical view wasn't pissing me off. But there was really no big boss battle at the end, as far as I could tell. So, yeah, that's in the Bureau, unless there's something else going on and they're just dropping us here to mess with us. But I'm pretty sure that was the end of the game, so... Is it a bad thing that I really can't tell if that was really the end or not, because it was so underwhelming? Anyway, thank you for watching, and we may be back with the Bureau, or we may be going on to a new game. If so, I actually kind of hope for a new game at this point. Which saddens me. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see ya.